Hey everybody, Margot Levat here. Well, I thought I'd come on and tell you a little bit about See You on Sunday. See You on Sunday, for those of you who didn't catch this week's episode, it's all about how I felt after reading Meghan Markle's article at the New York Times. And I think that there are too many of us who are not seen or heard. I know that there are some people who have been in their homes since the start of COVID, since March here in the States, and they really haven't ventured out. So I know that that presents a particular dilemma as far as your social skills and conversation, stimulating conversation on and on and on. And how many of us really take time to ask others and even ask ourselves, how are you doing? I thought that the conversation, the article was so very profound. So my thought on all of that, after I couldn't shake any of that, my thought was, well, how am I doing? And I'm over all the spam. I understand that we are all in the fourth quarter and we're selling and on and so forth and so on. And the race to get before eyes is on. But I'm sick of the spam. I'm sick of the push. It really was relaxing when COVID first hit, and everybody was at a slower rate. And it seems in some industries, in some places of life, it seems to have picked up speed and even much more momentum. And I am over that also. Um, I just wanted to create a time and a place where some of the folks that I know on LinkedIn and Instagram and on Facebook, some of those folks that I know I'm connected to or I'm friends with, that we get a chance to get together and get to know each other. What are you up to these days? If you just want to talk about the snow in New York or what's coming to Chicago, that's your business. Or maybe you just want to come, introduce yourself, and you just want to listen in on the conversation. I wanted to create that type of space where there's no pressure, where you can talk shop if you want to. You know, we're not going to get into those hot topics of politics, and we're not going to get into those hot topics of spirituality or religion, not discounting any of that, but we're just not going to get into those topics. We're going to get into how the pandemic has affected different people, the how it's what changes have you had to make because of it. But anybody who's been on my show, you know that I am big on atmosphere and creating a place that is safe, a place where you can come, you can be yourself, you can speak your truth, you can be in the moment. That's what I want to be a part of. It's just that simple. And so, since I happen to love jazz and all parts of it, there are some people that I've been listening to for years and years that have decided that they would give an interview. And so I am going to play that interview for you while we're sipping on our mimosas or maybe our hot chocolate, whatever you want to have in your glass mug, then that's up to you. But let's have some conversation, and then I'll come in with the interview from Carmen Lundy. Oh my God, Carmen Lundy and I had a conversation, and that conversation took place upon the day that she found out that she's nominated for a Grammy. 63rd year of Grammys has Carmen Lundy in the mix. And I'm so happy for her. And November 24th happened to be my birthday. So, on the 24th of November, I had a conversation with someone that I have listened to for years and years, the one and only Carmen Lundy. She told me that she's up for a Grammy. And yeah, she told me I can call her Carmen. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's the kind of atmosphere. I want you to be able to hump your shoulders or whatever. I want you to laugh out loud during our hour and a half together where we just going to put our hair down, take our hair down, and And then I have coming from Israel, Tal Babitsky. His music has soothed me, has spoken to me for years and years. And yeah, he's in Israel. That's a 10-hour time difference. So yeah, he's definitely going to be recorded. But what a brilliant composer and jazz artist, arranger. And like I say, his music is just amazing. All right. And starting out this thought that I had to us all get together and just have conversation and some jazz on the 13th, this coming Sunday, the one and only actress, author, jazz sound stylist. What else can I say about this lady? Jazzy Larita Shelby is going to come and she's going to be live. I wanted to say a couple other things about her, but those titles get a little bit long. But I feel the power of us getting together already. I really do. I feel the power of just some jazz lovers getting together and appreciating what music has done and what it can do to help us all through these months of COVID and how it's changed all of our lives. I want us to have a place where we can get together and just we can have our cameras on. I would prefer for us to have our cameras on so that we can see each other, so that we can hear each other, so that we can connect. Can we just connect, feel each other? Maybe some collaborations will come out of this. I don't know. I don't have any real agenda except for us to just see each other, hear each other. Let's have conversation. I'm going to kick it off with this thing of music. You know, I'm sure people are going to be on the Zoom because they appreciate music. So that's the conversation that I'm bringing. And it's a dinner party. We'll see it's a brunch party. We'll see what other conversation comes up. But that's how I'm going to kick the conversation off. And then, like I said, Larita Shelby is going to be with us in the reel. And of course, she's going to talk about music. She's going to talk about how COVID has affected the industry and her personal take on COVID, how it's affected her. All right, so we're keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Someone will say, is it just for women? No, no, double no. It is men that I'm connected with on social media also. This is not as they say, a hen fest. No, it was never created for that. It's created for all of us to get together and just spend some time. This idea, I feel it so strongly until I'll be back next week because we're going to do it the 3 Sundays in December. People have suffered loss and they need distractions. People have been sequestered off by themselves pretty much, and they need some stimulating conversation. That's what I'm bringing. And I love jazz, and I know that, oh my God, there's a population of us out there that just can't say enough about it. So I'm bringing on some of the artists that I have been following for some time, and we're just going to have a conversation with them. Some of them are pre-recorded. I interviewed them already because of the time difference, or, honey, these folks are not sitting around and crying in their violins or crying in their recorders. They're creating, they're doing. And you have to catch those conversations with those folks when you can. So that's exactly what I've done. So for those that needed a little bit more clarification on see you on Sunday, just send me an email, Margo, Margo, at MargoLovett.com, and just say, see you Sunday or see you on Sunday. And I'm going to send the link over to you. It's just that simple. We have enough complexities in life. I'm keeping it simple. I am bringing holiday gifts. Sorry, don't have enough for everybody, but if you're there, we're going to have a very scientific way of making sure that I know that the name that is pulled, we're going to do it in a very scientific manner. So you want to be there for the conversation. You want to be there for the holiday gifts. You want to be there for the conversation with the jazz artist, or at least the you have access to their latest interview with me, your host, Margot Lovett. Bring your mimosas, bring your red, your white wine, bring your coffee, bring your water, bring your hot chocolate. Plan to have your camera on. Let's see each other. Let's hear each other. We're not going to talk about politics. And no, we're not going to talk about religion. We can talk about what Central Park looks like up on Sunday. We can talk about what happened on baseball, football. I'm bringing to the table conversation on music, the healing properties of music, the binding properties and opportunities that come from music. So you are invited. If you see this video, you are invited. Now, of course, there's a cap, but you are invited. Send an email to me, margolovett@margolovett.com. And all you have to say is, see you on Sunday or see you Sunday. Just that simple. And I'll send a link over to you. We're going by way of Zoom. Everybody knows how to operate Zoom these days, keeping it simple. Okay? And our first guest, who's going to be with us in the live, is Larita Shelby, song stylist, actress, author, radio veteran, Larita Shelby. All right? So you'll want to be in the room. It's free. It's free. I just want us to connect. I don't know about you, but I am exhausted concerning the negativity. I am exhausted with all of the rush, rush, push, push, and the shenanigans that happen on social media. And I am enlightened and revived by good, stimulating conversation. And God only knows that jazz just brings me all the way up. So for every negative, there are more positives, and that's what we're going to bring and share. All right, I'm minutes into this conversation with you. I'm talking to you one-on-one because only one of you can go ahead and go to margolovett.com and just say, see you on Sunday or see you Sunday. It's up to you. Hey, don't say I didn't invite you. I'm Margot Lovett. Her business, her voice, her conversation at podcastacademyonline.com. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye now. I love doing this stuff. I really do. See you.